Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and it's very dark in here because I want to show you my daughter's crazy sculpture. It's I just think it's super duper cool. It's all wire wherever you can see these lumps because she had to do a skeleton and then skin is the idea. So the wire that's wrapping around a dowel is like her skeleton, and then the paper, obviously paper mache, is her skin. And so it just kind of sits like that. And then I'm going to turn off these other lights just to let you see it lit up, because otherwise you can't really see it. Hold on. Sorry, I know it's really dark and weird, but so isn't that kind of cool when it's lit up? And she's naming it Denny. I don't know. I just think that was a super fun idea, and I like the way it came out. I don't know if you probably can't see, but there's the name Denny right there on the paper, and it's kind of all over, and so that's how she came up with the idea. It's kind of goofy, but we thought it was funny, and it'll keep people guessing, right? Like, why Denny? And she's got a whole story to go along with it. But anyways, that's the sculpture, because she has to turn it in tomorrow, so I thought it was kind of fun. She's got a few more little things she wants to kind of fix on it and stuff, but for the most part it's done. I'm going to turn on my overhead light. Sorry about that. I just wanted you to be able to see it, and it's hard to see when all these lights are on. I know they obviously make it easier for everything else we do, and I have stuff all around me because I've got kind of multiple things that I was going to show you guys. Oh, that's all my numbers and whatever. Okay, so I did manage to cut out some cogs. So essentially what I'm doing is just taking one of the rusty images. These are pictures that I took from my Rust and Numbers digi. As you guys know, they're photographs, and so essentially all I do is just grab a page of that, and I've been doing all different ones. I cut all the cogs out, pop them all out, all the little bits and everything onto a white sheet of paper, and then I pour the whole sheet of paper into the bag. So you're essentially getting a whole page of cogs, and it's 55 cogs. And so that's just kind of how I'm doing it. So I've got some listed on my shop. So each bag is going to be a little bit different from each other, but they all turn out pretty cool, I think. And then I've thrown in some extra cogs too. So you get 55, but you get more than 55 actually, but you can see there's all different. It just depends on the sheet of paper how they turn out. And the ones that are extras are sparkly. Can't see them now. Oh, these sparkly ones. I don't know, I just thought they were kind of funny, but they look kind of cool. So anyways, that is what you'll get in the bag of cogs. And you can see all these little bits need to be popped out. I just don't have time to sit and pop all those out. And some of the circles, you can see this fell out of the middle, but you might want to put some of those back in, those round cogs with the wide center. So I just put everything in. That way you can decide to use things however you'd like to. So those are in my shop. I had a problem with the stencils. I only had 2 sheets and a piece of the stencil paper left over, so I was only able to cut 2 full sets of the line stamps, and you get 4, or not stamps, stencils. You get 4 stencils in there, 2 larger, 2 smaller. And I do have 1 set of the numbers cut out. So I didn't really want to put those in my shop yet because I need to get more stencil stuff. I ordered it and thought I was getting it soon, but they can't get it to me until the 1st of next month. So that's kind of when I will probably be listing those. So yeah, I apologize for that because I showed it and everything just thinking I was going to have plenty of stencil paper, but I don't, and I can't get it. And so yeah, anyways, so the 1st of next month I'll have more of that type of thing. I had a few people contact me for the Easter eggs, so I do have a couple orders in for those. Yeah, I think that's all the business stuff that I have to deal with at the moment. So I have sewn in the signature, the one signature for this really cool, I just love the way this feels, journal. This one is spoken for. Somebody contacted me and would like to purchase this one. It was Lori. Hi Lori, thank you. And so, yeah, so this one is spoken for, but I have some things I need to finish up. I want to do these large journal cards for these pockets right here that are in the top. So that's what we're going to work on. And then I also have like some tags and things I need to make for this bag pocket that, you know, is on both sides. I put in this little flip, and I got this idea from Carol Laws, and I'm not sure where she got the idea, but she does these little flips with like a tag or something on it, and then I just tucked in a little something in between the paper and the tag there. So this is one of those little kind of folders that I've made using Tim Holtz papers and stuff. So that just tucks right in there, kind of a little hidden spot there. And then there's like a flap here, and that I was going to glue down, so I guess I probably should. Well, you could write on that. It's really nice coffee dyed paper, or tea dyed paper, so yeah, I'll probably just leave that like that. But I decided to stitch that in, and then I stitched in that envelope that we made to this one. I went ahead and stitched it in instead of, you know, putting it on the edge of a page. And then I added one of my kind of neutral journaling cards that I just use old pieces of book page and whatever for. So that can be written on. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this. So thought we could work on these journaling cards, these large ones today. But I really am happy with the way that is turning out. And so I've just cut these large journaling tag or cards at like 5.5 by that's not right. Oh, 5.5. Oh my gosh, Amy. They're like 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5. I was just being totally goofy there. And then I've picked out a couple Tim Holtz people, so hopefully I wouldn't have to, you know, be rummaging through everything. And I thought what I'll do is use this stencil, because this is a little bit bigger than the ones I will be selling. This is the size I'll be selling. There's not a huge difference. It just fits into the plastic sleeves that I have better, and you know, fits on a sheet of stencil paper better, and so I just kind of went with that a little bit smaller size than this one. So I'm going to use this one to just play with today, just so you guys can kind of see. And then I'll do some of the lines on the back as well. All I have for the black is this little one, so black sit. Okay, so I don't really even know how these are going to come out. I haven't even had a chance to play with them, so I think I'll put this number 5 up here. And like I said, I'm using Tim Holtz black sit. Usually don't use a whole lot of black, so I think that's why I chose that little bitty stencil brush, but we'll see what we get here. And so you can pick out one number, you could do a whole page of numbers. Yeah, just that's kind of what I was thinking with this. Make it as dark or light or whatever. Okay, let's see, do we want to maybe get another one? I kind of want this 3, but I think I'm just going to kind of move it down a little bit, just because it would have cut it off at the top. So yeah, you can move them around, pick out what numbers you want, or, you know, do all of them. Whatever you like. Ooh. There's those, and you can see I slipped and went under the stencil. That's user error. I'm telling you, Black Soot and I are not the best of friends because it seems like I smear it quite often. Like, I don't know. It's not my thing. So, then we can use some of these things, these fun numbers and things. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day just trying to get some stuff done. I got lots to do and a little time. Right? I'm sure we all know that feeling. Okay, I'll go with that. Let's see if we want any cogs. Alright, I want one of those. Sorry, my phone's ain'ting at me and I'm trying to figure out what in the world is going on now. Okay. These are kind of fun. Those are those pieces from my Porch Prints. Do I want maybe that one? Maybe one of these with a little bit more of the gray color. I like that up there too, but I don't know if I want two, so maybe up there I can use one of Tracy Fox's labels because I kind of like this down here. I know it's already really busy because it's already a collage in the background, but you know, I just like to do this stuff. Lots of fun goodies on there. I don't know what I want on there, but maybe. Kind of want something with a little more color. But we may just end up going with the brown or black. That one's black, huh? That might work. Okay, let's get that stuff down and then we will see how they turned out. So I cut these, I just made those whole sheets of collage as, you know, so many of us do. And I just cut them up. So that was just on some of that old, I had that scrapbooking like instruction book. And so I went ahead and have been collaging on the pages of that. And I just used kind of, you know, all random neutrals and maybe sort of manly type papers, and then just do the collage board and then cut it up. So you can cut them into tags or journaling cards or pockets, all kinds of stuff. So they're kind of just great to have at hand. Okay, there's that. And I don't need to do the black number because it doesn't have any white edges. That one, and I'll ink these cogs a little bit. Alrighty, I think I'll use the art glitter glue to do the cogs. It just seems to work really well with that. I It seems so quiet here today. I mean, it's always pretty quiet, I guess, because no neighbors are doing anything noisy. And a lot of you said you couldn't hear the snowblower, which I'm very glad about, so thank you for mentioning, because I just feel bad if it's like driving you nuts, you know. But, and you said that you don't see the lights flicker, so that's good too. Maybe it just doesn't come across on the camera, which is great because it's annoying. Put this here, and I probably cut that cog off. I guess I didn't need glue all over it, but and thank you for all the kind wishes for both my husband and, you know, my daughter's birthday. That was so sweet. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate y'all. Actually come out here more. I think I do kind of want it overlapping, even though I guess technically they probably wouldn't necessarily overlap each other, but sorry. This cut. See, you can see it's on the back of that, and so I'll back that too is another thing we got to do. And then we can put some of our lines on it. Somebody was mentioning they want to see what the stencil looks like, which makes total sense. And then, like I said, I will definitely be getting those in the shop the first of next month. Or if I get the papers, you know, that stencil stuff sooner, I will definitely get on that. But apologize for not realizing that I wasn't going to be able to get it sooner. And I thought I had more. I had 15 sheets of it, and I can't believe I already used up that much. I did do the heart stencil sets, so pretty much every set uses at least a whole sheet because they're only 12 by 12. Right about there, I think. Not really standing on anything, but that's fine. She had some ink on her face. I think she would appreciate that, you know? Okay. I'm gonna actually kind of just put this down. And I put them up a lot higher than where they were going to be, so I don't know, maybe this needs to go somewhere else, like over here. Could even hang off and get snipped. That would work too. That's kind of fun to do. They look kind of cool like that. Okay, there's those, and then we'll get a back on that of some kind. Let's see. I'm gonna grab some paper here. Not sure what I want. I gotta get over to Melody and get more of this ordered, because this is like my last sheet, I think. Blue book. Still have my stuff on it from doing my collage. These collages are just so fun. Oh my gosh. I actually have an idea to kind of like do my own collages, which I may do just because I like it. And I've come up with all kinds of prompts, and then I was thinking it would be fun to like roll a dice, and then you can, you know, that way you'd have really random items to use. So I'll have like a list of 12 items, roll a dice, and then have another list of 12 items, roll a dice, that kind of thing. Or 2 dice, whatever. You could do 1 or 2 dice kind of thing. And then get like 5 different items or 6 different items to use. So that's kind of what I've been working on. So I think I might do it tomorrow and we'll see if you guys like that idea. And it may just be something I play with, and you guys can watch, or if you're interested in doing it, you could. Got really goopy with the glue there. Got paper towel everywhere. Okay. I think I might kind of let that one dry a little since I got so crazy with the glue, and then we'll come and cut it out. We'll just put that other one on the other side of it. So let's let that dry, and then we'll do the lines. But let's decorate this one. You know what I forgot to do on that one, and I'll do it when it dries, but I'm going to put some ink on these. Because I didn't, when I collaged, I just glued some, you know, stuff down. But I do like them inked. This never looks quite done to me for some reason. These guys crack me up. I've never had this one, and I really like it. It's fun. It's so funny how some of those Tim Holtz people, you get, you know, the same ones no matter how many sets you buy, and then every once in a while you get one that's like entirely different. This one may have been in a different set, like the Halloween set or something. I don't know, but I like it. It's funny. Well, he's got like work gloves on. He's got work gloves on. I don't know, they're just kind of fun. Where to put them? One up higher, lower. I think I kind of like them on that side. Alright, let's see what we got. I want a number. All sunny today. A lot of our snow melted because we got rain last night. I don't know why I like fives. I just love fives. I think that's all, you know, it's one of the, I don't have a lot of selection on the numbers because there, you know, only so many could cut out of that. Three is kind of funny too since there's three of them. Yeah, that stencil, I didn't cut every number. Well, I mean, there's quite a few numbers, but you have to make sure that you pick numbers that, like if on this 9, if this meets, then like it just looks like a big hole because you don't have the center part on there, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I feel like I want one of these, but I don't know what. I could use that 3 and then make this a different number up here. That might be kind of cool. It would work better with a different brush, but this is the one that I ended up using for the black ink, and so I don't know where my other little dauber one is. So yeah, this one's not the best because it's so little. Try not to push down on it enough to make it flip under the edge. I'm gonna end up with black all over my fingers. Fingers are sticking to the stencil. Oh yeah, that worked much better. If you like take a little time and try not to squish all the little hairs under the thing. Sorry, my stomach's growling. It's lunchtime. Kind of like this oval. It's just kind of cool looking. I wonder if there's somewhere we could put that. I like that. Okay, so that's what we'll do. I got to use my 5. And I may end up doing like bags of these numbers, kind of like I did with the Cogs. I just need to make up like a whole sheet of them instead of just what's on that stencil, so that it's worth, you know, it makes it better to cut instead of just trying to cut those stencils, because they just take up a lot of room with the edge and all that. So yeah, I just need to work on that. So I will be working on that as well. Yeah, I just am having so much fun doing those collage challenges that I want to do it more than just, you know, the one time a week kind of thing. So I might try that one out with the dice on Friday and see how I like it. Or see if it even works, the idea even works. Work out the logistics of it, right? Luckily, you guys are so lucky you get to be my guinea pigs when I try all these harebrained things. But it might be fun. These guys are funny. Yeah, I like those. Those are good. Okay, let me get this one cut out and inked and get the tag shape cut into it, and then we'll glue this other piece of coffee dye paper. Oh my gosh, I keep going too far away, too close, too far away. We'll get that other piece glued on the back of the other one, and then we can start putting lines on this one. So yeah, this isn't very exciting, but I really want to get this journal finished up so it can go to its forever home. It's been really fun. I might have to do another one down the line because I do love this look. And I don't really totally consider it manly. I mean, it is. I've used a lot of you know, images and things, but I like this look too, so I don't think it has to be just for men. Well, obviously, since Lori bought it, right? She said she might be gifting it though, so. Is better, and we'll get some glue and get that one glued down, and we'll do our lines. too many things in the way here. So these collage sheets are great, and if you're smart like Gail, and you know, she does the back too at the same time, I just wasn't sure if I was going to use some as pockets, so there's not any sense in backing them if they're pockets, but it's probably smart to just do it that way so that they're backed. I would have just had to like cut them out and decorate them and I'd have been done. So that's definitely a smart way to do it, is to get the back all covered. But I just wasn't sure how I wanted to use them, so I didn't back mine. It's like not very straight here, so I'm just gonna have to scoot it up and over. I'm not gonna be able to get a whole lot else out of this piece of paper anyway. Got glue and ink on my fingers, like always. So my daughter had a nice birthday. She had fun with her friend, and then we had a nice dinner. Yeah, so it was good. So let's get some lines on this. Let's cut the tag shape into it, and then I will stitch around it and add a little fabric at the top. The poor job of trimming there. Okay, so essentially what I was thinking with this, and this could, you know, this is a large tag, so I'm going to use large. See, this one didn't cut out very well, so that's why I'm not selling that one, because that it just didn't cut out very, oh, and I just sliced myself, very neat. You know, it's all kind of roughly edged, so that's not one that I would sell. I try to get them, you know, smooth for you guys. So is my finger gonna bleed? Of course. Okay, what? I'm gonna use this one. So this is how I would do these. You could take a pen if you wanted really thin lines and just do it that way, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to line up the bottom and the sides and all that so that hopefully I can get them. And I'm looking at this edge to that edge and this edge to that edge kind of thing. From the edge of the line out to the end of the piece of tag, because this side's a little bit more extra plastic on it. So I'm just going to hold them down and kind of, these are a little bit wider lines, but when I tried to do the narrower lines, it was just little tiny slits, so it just worked better this way. And I got too close over there, so I got crooked and messed it up a little bit. But yeah, you could just kind of trace out the line too if you wanted to do it that way. So I got crooked and then I just moved it. My dingling. Let me just bring it down far enough. Don't do it the way I do it, because yeesh. But see, that gives you some decent lines on your tag or page or however you want to do these. Because I like lines to know where I'm writing. Okay. And I didn't really want that up there. Oopsie. I don't like to use these foam things all the time because I always plunk it down and get the circle. Okay, so that's good and grungy. And we've got lines, so let's do this guy, these guys. And then for the smaller one, the lines are smaller. So, oh, I wanted to tell you guys too, if you are interested in something, like you don't see it in my shop and you want, you know, the lines or whatever, a stencil, contact me on my Etsy, because I can't keep track of who ordered what or wants what on YouTube, because, you know, the comments just start to pile up on each other and it's hard for me to remember which video it was under, because they all come under different videos, and it's just way too hard to keep track of, and I don't want to mess up and not get somebody what they want or whatever. So contact me on my Etsy. That's the best way. So if you don't contact me on my Etsy, then and you say I want stencil or whatever, I'm not going to know that, because I can't keep track of it on YouTube, because the comments just all start to pile up on each other. And like I said, I can't remember what video it was and all that a lot of times. So I just don't want to lose your order, so to speak. So just go ahead and contact me there. It's just a lot easier for me to keep track of that way. And some people say they want something on YouTube and then they don't really, you know what I mean? Like they didn't. So I want to make sure that it's, you do want it before I, you know, say make eggs, those lace eggs or something. So just, yeah, contact me there. It's the best way. And sometimes, for some reason, some comments end up, you know, somewhere else. YouTube's, it's weird how that is set up. It's not always very reliable, for sure. Got nice brown fingers now. Moved it. Alright, so there's some lines on that one. And I got the top again. Okay, I like those. I like the way they came out. Those are super cool. So those will go in that front pocket, front and back pocket, I guess I should say. And I am going to do the corners on this as well. I just had to order some more of those. Let's go right in there, and then they will get a topper so that they're easier to grab. I did sign it. I love this though. I really love how this came out. And it needs a tie because it's really tight right now because I just stitched it in this morning. So it will loosen up though as it sits like that. I could make some, I need card for, what time is it? Oh, I think I'll let you guys go. I need one for this one and one for the other side, which is right here. So I need two of those. So that's what I'll work on next. And probably the next time you guys see this, I'll be doing the flip through. So yeah, it's just about there. It's a fatty. All right. Well, I will chat with you guys again soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I know it wasn't really anything new, but thank you. I will talk to you again soon. Love you guys. Bye.